Well, let me just be very transparent. So, I moved to Atlanta in 2010 with my daughter and my ex-fiance. My goal then was just to only have more kids, get married, buy a house, live the American dream in Atlanta. I left that relationship and at this time found myself being a single mom with a baby in Atlanta, no money. My dream is shattered. I'm not getting married. I have to survive. I have to take care of my kid. Found myself working at a hotel. Oh my God, God is good. And it's okay.
We got you.
No, God is just good. Directors, producers will come into this hotel and they would say, "You're too good to be here. Why do you work here?" And I found myself doing like videos on the side, just getting extra money. And long story short, I met a friend of mine who is now Pierre Thomas, the CEO of Quality Control Music and Quality Control Films and Solid Foundation Management Foundation for a branch of Quality Control Music. And at the time, we both were not in the space that we're in now. I was not an actress, he was not a CEO. And he looked at me, he said, "What's your story?" And briefly, we talked about how I came to Atlanta, the position that I was in. And he said, "Here's $500. I see your face on a movie screen." And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that is the wildest dream in the world. Especially being a single mom who just left an abusive relationship. Like, what are you talking about? He said, "Take classes. If you like it, this is something that we'll continue to do," as my friend. And that's what I did, and I fell in love with it. And fast forward a year later, someone came up to me and said, "Hey, they're auditioning for roles on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Would you like to audition?" I'm like, auditioning? This is reality TV. It's a whole nother story. So I auditioned because in my mind, I've always been a hustler. I've always learned how to flip something small and make it bigger. And I said, "Listen, I was working at the hotel. I'm doing music videos now. If I get this, my goal is to just, hey world, here I am, but I want to be an actress, and that's what I'm going to do." After a year of doing that, it wasn't my fit. I wanted to show the world my real talent. I didn't want to make money off of drama. And so I said, "God, I know I'm supposed to be doing this for 3 seasons, but if you just like guide me, I'll follow you, like just help me make this dream a reality." I flew to, they were having an audition for NWA. I flew to LA with the last $900 I had. Went to LA, this was like 2015. I'm walking on Hollywood Walk of Fame where all the stars are. And I remember going to the audition that was in Compton before this moment. And there was a sign on the door that said the audition had been moved to next week. So now I'm mad, I'm crying, I'm angry. And I'm just like, why am I here, you know? Walking down the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I saw John Singleton's star. And I said, I know John Singleton is gonna direct the Tupac biopic one day. I just wanna be in that movie. And I remember I posted on Instagram and my caption was I was just manifesting this. 10 months later, a casting director who hired Tupac Shakur for the Juice movie contacted me, and we met for 5 minutes, and she said, "I have an amazing role for you to audition for in All Eyes on Me. Are you interested?" Immediately got on the floor, started praying and crying, just like, I'm gonna get this role. I don't care if it's a million girls auditioning, that role is mine. And I walked in with that mentality, got the role, and from that role, Miasha and Jamal actually saw something in me. So I just wanna say, like, you just take that little thing and turn it into something big. Turn it into something big and never stop believing in yourself. So these are happy tears because that was just a brief snippet of like what I've gone through in my journey here in Atlanta, but people like Miasha Coleman and everyone else in this room that opens doors for girls like myself and all of us. And we all have an amazing story to tell. But you just have to keep continuing to believe in yourself no matter what the circumstances look like, no matter what the world thinks and what the world says. You and God, you just have that tunnel vision. And later you can tell your story when people care.